This is the art of moving on. Before the wind moves, before the rain begins, there is a silence already here. Not a silence you must create, but one you simply notice. Life has been moving, changing, rising, falling, and you have been moving with it. But beneath the motion, beneath the effort, beneath the search, there is something still. This is not a journey towards something new. It's a gentle return. A return from striving to resting. From beginning and becoming to being. From the leaky road back to what was never leaking at all. The road of becoming is cracked with expectation. We chase achievement. We resist failure. We measure ourselves against ideas that never truly belonged to us. Our energy leaks through worry, through comparison, through regret. And the more we try to fix ourselves, the more exhausted we become. Yet the ground beneath our feet has never asked us to improve. It has only asked us to stand, to feel, to notice, and perhaps to slow down long enough to see where we already are. If it rains, let it rain. If it blows, let it blow. The storm does not argue with the sky. Only the mind resists what is already happening. Thought says, this should not be. Emotions says, I do not want this. But existence simply moves. Clouds gather, clouds dissolve. When we stop negotiating with reality, something relaxes inside us And in that relaxation, we discover a quiet strength. The strength of allowing life to unfold without resistance. Watch the grass bend in the wind. It does not demand that the wind change direction. It yields. And in yielding, it remains unbroken. We often mistake rigidity for strength. But true strength is flexible. True strength flows. When we stop defending every idea of who we are, we stop tightening around every opinion. We begin to move like the field, responsive, alive, unafraid. The wind comes, the wind passes, and the field remains. The self, the one that you defend, where is it? Look closely. It is memory, layered upon memory. A collection of stories, repeated so often, they feel solid. But when examined, they soften. When observed, these same stories loosen. The identity you struggle to protect is more amiss than a stone. And as awareness deepens, that mist begins to dissolve, not into nothingness, but into spaciousness, into a freedom that does not need a name. A wave rises from the ocean. For a moment, it seems separate, distinct, individual. Then it falls back into the vastness from which it came. The wave is born. The wave disappears. But the ocean remains. You may feel yourself rising and falling with experience, with success, loss, joy and grief. Yet beneath every movement is a depth untouched by change. You are not only the wave, you are the ocean itself. An empty mind is not an absent mind. It is clear, open, uncluttered by constant commentary. Thought still appears, but it does not dominate your mind. Emotions still come up, but they do not imprison your thinking. In this clarity, life reflects without distortion. Nothing needs to be pushed away. Nothing needs to be held on to. There is space, and in that space, peace naturally unfolds. Everything born will pass. Leaves fall. The seasons come and go. Moments in life fade in memory. We suffer when we demand permanency from what is designed by its nature to change. But impermanence is not cruelty. It is movement. It is rhythm. And within that rhythm, there is beauty. What changes cannot define you. What fades cannot diminish you. The one who witnessed the changing season remains steady, silent, and aware. When the self dissolves, who remains to carry shame? Who remains to replay old mistakes? Without the story of me, there is no center to defend. Guilt loosens, regret softens, the past loses its grip. This is not denial, it's clarity. You are not the sum of your history. You are the awareness in which history appears and disappears. And awareness itself is always empty. Imagine still water reflecting an open sky. The sky does not cling to the water. The water does not cling to the sky. Reflection just happens naturally. In the same way, our experiences move through us. Joy reflects in its own time. So does sorrow. Nothing stays. Nothing stains. There's nothing to defend. Nothing to prove. And nothing to achieve. Only this moment is clear. This moment is open. And this moment is sufficient. The rain may fall. The wind may rise. The wave may crash against the shore. But the sky remains untouched. Return to that sky within you. Rest there. Let thoughts pass like clouds. Let emotions move like weather. You do not need to chase peace. You only need to stop leaking energy into resistance. Take it easy. and allow life to move as it will.